What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E dash Z-O-N coming at you once again, doing it real big, y'all. I'm giving you my video that I promised you weeks ago. Took a little while to really consider how I wanted to do it. Really took time to think over the games I'm going to talk about and really try to give you my in-depth impressions and thoughts about this. Now, as you guys know, from going through my E3 thoughts in my latest videos and my Mario Kart review and the video I did before that, where I just basically shallowly went over the surface of E3, y'all know how I feel. I think that Microsoft did pretty good, impressed me somewhat. I think Sony did better than them, which I know is not a popular opinion. Many people think Microsoft did better than Sony, but I think Sony has enough as far as an exclusive lineup. Even if they didn't really talk too much about it, we know what they got as far as, you know, Uncharted, Gran Turismo, God of War, Ratchet and Clank, and things like that. Enough more so than Microsoft in the exclusive realm to make a big splash whenever they want to. So the fact that they didn't really focus on that in this conference didn't really kill it for me, because their independent focus was amazing. So I think Sony did better than Microsoft. And you guys know that I think Nintendo destroyed them both. I'm not going to even spend time talking about that reality right now. I'm going to show you. I'm just going to get right into it. I got a list of games right here coming out specifically for Wii U, the majority of which, if not all, are exclusives, which is the main reason I feel Nintendo dominated E3. I'm just going to go right into it in no particular order. I'm just going to go right off the top of my list. First, we have Yoshi's Woolly World. This is a game that myself included and many others have been wondering what the hell happened in this game, because we saw it, we saw screenshots of it, and a lot of talk about it even before the Wii U released. While Wii U was in development, we saw screenshots for this 2 years ago. So what's up? Disappeared off the face of the earth, nobody knows nothing. All of a sudden, we see it revealed now, E3 2014, and revealed in glorious detail, in-depth interviews with the developers. And I'm not going to get into how great the actual digital event was for Nintendo as far as their presentation and the value of their presentation and how much focus and detail went into it and how great it was put together. We already know that. So I'm just going to talk about the fact that they had an in-depth developer interview with the two main developers in charge of Yoshi's Woolly World. You saw how they really wanted to get hands-on with the game and make Yoshi and this world feel like it was actually made of yarn and wool and all these fabrics. And you could actually see them at stores, yarn and fabric stores and stuff like that in the interviews. And you see basically just the love and the attention to detail that went into this game. Now, when you see the game playing, it is gloriously beautiful. 1080p, beautiful depth, color, range, just a vibrant 2D action-adventure exploration-type platformer with a two-player co-op mode that looks to be hella fun. And just the fact that I was able to see it moving and in motion and how unique the gameplay was. Very Kirby's Epic Yarn-like, where you can see Yoshi unraveling different parts of the stage, completely taking the yarn off and revealing a new way to go or a new path to explore. Yoshi himself, when he runs or when he does certain actions, since he's made of yarn, he's able to morph into things. So, you know, when he jumps up in the air, his feet become like a little yarn propeller and he's able to float. You know, things like that. It's just very unique, very diverse, a very good, unique, different action-adventure exploration type game right off the bat. Something that we wanted to see, and now we see why it took so long to show anything else about it ever since 2 years ago, because they completely redid the whole graphics engine and the entire game. Very excited for this. I'm not the biggest fan of the Yoshi games, but I did love Yoshi's Yoshi Story on the N64. So I can see this being like a spiritual successor to that in some degrees, and also a spiritual successor to Kirby's Epic Yarn, which is fantastic. So this is a great way to start. Next, we have Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. Who didn't love and wish there were more of the Captain Toad levels in Super Mario 3D World? That's no knock against 3D World, Super Mario 3D World. It was last year's Game of the Year in my opinion. It was just phenomenal. It destroyed everything. But the Captain Toad levels were a very unique distraction from the normal gameplay in that game, and very welcomed and very fun. This game takes all that, actually makes it even more beautiful, as it does look better than Super Mario 3D World, which is amazing, and basically just makes an entire full-on fledged retail game out of that Captain Toad concept. And in the E3 review and trailer, we saw a lot of unique levels, like the one with the dragon in the middle and the lava pit, and Toad having to, you know, hide behind things and collect the stars and stuff as he's going in, the dragon shooting fire, you gotta take cover and all that. That was awesome. So I cannot wait for this game. And then all the little montage of levels they showed in the trailer, this is good. And I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna be probably like an eShop game. Supposedly it looks like it's gonna be a full retail game. So that means they're gonna pack a lot of content and levels in this, the way Nintendo always does. And it's Nintendo's Tokyo EAD team doing it, so you know what's up. This is gonna be amazing. I'm so glad they did that, and it was a complete and total surprise. Something Nintendo had that the other two did not have in their conferences, at least for the most part. Anyways, going on. Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS. And I'm just going to cut the bull. No disrespect to my 3DS people, because 3DS is a beast, but I'm not a handheld gamer. You've heard me say it many times before. So I'm just going to say Smash Brothers for Wii U. Bump the 3DS one. Smash Brothers for Wii U. We get the reveal of Mii fighters. Being able to play as any Mii, not just your Mii, but any Mii that you can create. And not just having them, slapped into the game, but having him be able to be put in the game and choose from 3 different distinct fighting styles with over 36 moves each, making the Miis not only, diverse characters with movesets, but badasses, you know what I'm saying? Whether you picked it as a gunner, a brawler, a swordsman, either way, you can't go wrong. This is just epic. And the reveal of Amiibo along with that, Nintendo's new line of toy figurines that have NFC connectivity, and it's not just like Skylanders or Disney Infinity where you use that one figure for that game and that's it, and the figure only brings data to the game. No, you could use these figures for Mario Kart 8, for Super Smash Bros., and they're going into many more games as the future months and years roll on. That's Nintendo's new initiative. But the figures also not only transfer data to the game, but can receive data back from the game. So my Mario figure could be souped up and one of the biggest badasses on the planet, and your Mario figure could be a rookie. That's awesome. And the fact that you could use them in different ways in different games, brilliant. I'm spending my money on that. Smash Bros. Itself looked amazing. The fighting, the roster of characters just continues to grow. We get the reveal of Pac-Man. So, excuse me. So now I can have Pac-Man, Sonic, Mario, and Mega Man, the 4 biggest icons in the gaming history, go down in one 4-way fight. That's just amazing, man. Forget it. Smash Brothers is going to be amazing. I don't need to even talk about it anymore, because that's the game that's going to destroy everything. Mario Kart has been whooping on everything on the other platforms right now. Smash Brothers is going to finish the job. Next, we got Hyrule Warriors. The more I see about this game, the more I get excited. The more I want to play it. And I never really cared for the Dynasty Warrior games. But when you put the Legend of Zelda name on it, and all these different characters, and you can play as all these amazing characters like Midna. They brought back that little demon Midna from Twilight Princess. I've always wanted to play as her. I'm sure Ganondorf's going to be in there. Zant makes an appearance. You can play as Zelda, the Sheik, Link, all these different characters. Man, sign me up, because it looks amazing. And then there's a co-op mode, if I'm not mistaken, some kind of online functionality. I don't really know about that, but either way, to be able to play this game and just be battling hordes of armies, and then building up your combo meter, and then unleashing some ridiculous gargantuan move that just knocks out an entire army with Link or Zelda. Oh, yo, nothing else like that on any of the other consoles. Again, exclusive. Going forward from that, we got Mario Maker. Mario Maker, I saw it and I was like, eh. And then I kept watching it and I was like, that looks fun, man. People can actually now make and upload and download their own Mario courses. People have been wanting to do this since the beginning of video game history. And then when they flipped the switch and they went from 8-bit to New Super Mario Bros. Style, oh, hell no, that's it. That right there, that's a gem. That's what you call, like Mobb Deep back in the day, that's what you call dropping a gem on them. That's it right there. We keep going. We got Legend of Zelda for Wii U. Eiji Aonuma. Wow. Okay, all they needed to show us, people say, oh, they didn't show you that much, they just showed you like a 20-second trailer. There was more in that 20-second trailer than in pretty much all of PlayStation and Microsoft's gaming history. I'm including consoles, games, generations, everything combined. This Zelda is the Zelda that we have been wanting for ages. Just when they showed you that vista of Link on his horse, and he's tiny, he's like this in the middle of a gigantic field, and all the blades of grass moving, and the shadows from the clouds overhead, and the depth perception where you can see the mountains in the background, and Aonuma telling you that you can get anywhere, anything that you see on the screen you can get to. It's just a matter of walking there or riding there and exploring the world. Everything is open, and the puzzle solving begins from the minute you pick up the controller and decide how you want to go about playing this game. Oh man! And then when that thing started chasing him, and just the epic Link slingshotting off of the horse with the bow and arrow, the look of the game was just gorgeous. It was perfect. We don't need no photorealistic Zelda. This is the Zelda we need. Just enough realism where it blows you away, and then that fantasy look, that cartoon color look that just blended together is like, it's like Twilight Princess meets Skyward Sword. It was perfect, man. I am psyched out of my skull for that. 2015, hey, delayed as much as you need. It's looking like that already. I'm good to go, man. Whenever you want to release it, man. That's going to destroy everything. Next, Splatoon. Brand new IP from Nintendo. No, but Nintendo doesn't do new IPs. Brand new IP, focused on 4-on-4 online multiplayer shooting, okay? With voice chat that's supposedly going to be incorporated in the game somehow. We don't know if it's in-match or in lobby or whatnot, but with voice chat, a fresh new take on the shooter genre that actually makes you want to play it. It's not the same old all gritty, grimy, you know, brown and gray, running, ducking, and shooting, blood everywhere, whatever shooter. No, it's fun. Squads of 4, unique-looking little cartoonish characters. You're painting up, you're shooting paintball guns basically, trying to claim as much ink as you can all over the level. And your characters have the ability to turn into squids. Whenever you're on your own color ink, you can literally turn into a squid, dive into the ink, and literally like swim under the floor faster than people can run. Pop up on the other side of the map, you know, snipe somebody, keep going. But if you get caught up in their ink, it slows you down. The fact that you can use a gamepad the way it does, it's a live in-moment map, and you can tap any one of your buddies on that gamepad screen and you will launch yourself off the land where they are. Strategy, excitement, 4-on-4, online, brand new IP. This looked like the funnest game shown all E3 in any console. Splatoon is looking off the chain, man. Next, Devil's Third, another exclusive, a game that was supposed to be dead in the water because this former developer THQ was going under, and Nintendo picked it up and said, "No, we're going to fund it the same way we're funding Bayonetta 2." And it looks amazing. It looks like a third-person / first-person mix between Red Steel, Call of Duty type, just mixing those two games together. I mean, you're in third-person action, third-person view with a katana blade slicing dudes up, and then the minute you whip out a gun, it goes real quick to first-person view, and it's like Call of Duty with online multiplayer, with co-op. Come on. And there's blood and guts everywhere in that trailer. You gonna say Nintendo ain't for the hardcore? Oh, please. Devil's Third is looking epic. Devil's Third is looking like that game. I'm definitely going out and getting that one. And we got Bayonetta 2, Platinum Games. Nothing else needs to be said except for the fact that they said, oh, you know, fanboys from Sony and Microsoft crying because only Nintendo's getting Bayonetta. But then they try to make fun of Nintendo fans, like, well, you guys never got to play the first one. Excuse me? Platinum Games says, you know what? They get the Bayonetta Ultimate Edition packed in with Bayonetta 2. Both games for the price of one, plus different costumes from Nintendo characters for the first Bayonetta thrown in there. Shut up. Next, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom looks amazing. I think it needs a little bit more work, but it's supposed to come out in November, so let's see what they can do. But it's a 3D action adventure game with a lot of platforming, but also combat and speed. And it's got the Sonic characters and all 4 of them there, and there's co-op mode. A lot of great stuff from Nintendo, man, and Sega, by the way. Star Fox was revealed to be in development by none other than Shigeru Miyamoto for the Wii U, focusing on the gamepad. I don't know why I'm getting this glare over here. See if I can just cancel that out. Anyways, let's switch it around here. I don't know why the hell I'm getting that glare. Anyways, Star Fox revealed for the Wii U. Miyamoto's working on it. It's going to have some gamepad mechanics that are ridiculous, such as while you're playing on screen, on the gamepad, you get a first-person inside the cockpit view, the ability to switch to Landmaster Tank on the fly. Supposedly there's a co-op mode, online dogfights, all that. We can't wait for this, man. Miyamoto also revealed that he's working on 2 other IPs, Project Guard and Project Giant Robot. Both of them look intuitive and fun, using the gamepad to its fullest, and they're in very early development, so who knows where it's going to go from here. Then we got Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, another game from one of Nintendo's big franchises. Looks like it's going to be exclusively played on the gamepad. Has a clay-like animation look, that kind of like it's made out of clay. And you use the stylus, kind of like in the first game that came out on the DS. Again, more great stuff from Nintendo. All exclusive, just bop, bop, bop. All this junk you can only find on our console. And then you wonder why I say Nintendo won E3. Nintendo didn't win E3. Nintendo destroyed E3 and showed Microsoft and Sony, not only do we have more games than you, not only do we have better games than you, but we have a better format on how to do E3. Because while y'all on stage bumbling and stumbling, looking stupid and having technical goofs, our stuff is clean. Streamlined, straight to the point. Don't need no 2 hours. 47 minutes will knock you out the box. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Peace.